It's often that we find that in our database, there's a need to find out certain things. Example, the criterias. Let's say in this table, student primary table, I want to know the number of male students there are. I could select one of the values, click into the field, the gender, right click, and at the bottom I can see equal to male. When I select this option, the table filters by male, telling me that there are 9 males in the system. I can go back to the home ribbon and click on the toggle filter. Come back and let's do the same thing for geomatics. So equals to BSc geomatics. And I can see that we have 6 people offering geomatics. Now this will be tedious to do if we have to do this multiple times. So the concept of queries is trying to build a temporary table that will give us the results that we want. So let's look at a typical one quickly. Let me save and close this table. If we go to the Create tab, we'll see a queries area. So let's start off by using the design, query design. And the query design opens a window for us. And since there are no tables in this window, we have to set the table we want to use. So we want to set a table which contains the student primary data. Once the table is displayed, we can close the show table pane. And at the bottom here is where the fields go. So if I were to double click something like, I wanted to see the first name. If I double click it, it comes down here, the last name and the gender. I want this to form a temporary table, which is a query that shows this. Once I have these fields selected here, I can click on the data sheet and it will create a sub table, which is a temporary table, which has filtered these results from the main table and brought it to me as the query. Let's go back in design view. Now in the gender, I can put in a criteria here saying I want to see only males. Once I hit the enter key, quotation marks appear under the males. What this does is that if I look at datasheet view now, I only see the male results. That means the query has taken effect by selecting part of our data set. So this is what we call a select query. And if you look at the query type option here under design, you see that this by default goes to a select query, which has selected portions of our data. At this point, we can actually right click on the tab, click save, and save this query, QRY. Let's say this is query male students. Click OK, and now we have this stored query. If I should ever double click on this query, I'll see all the male students we have in our database.